Board of Trustees, September 6, 2017, meeting to order. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call.
Mr. Malcheski?
Present.
Mrs. Luda? Here. Mr. Galloway?
I am here.
Okay, approval of meeting minutes. I don't have a problem if anybody wants to table these.
Really?
Unless you've seen them. I'm okay to go with either one of them. August 1st, 2017, trustees, questions and answers. You okay with that, Connie?
You mean,
August 1st, 2017?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we
okay
can
with-
approve the August 1st minutes.
Right.
August
That's fine.
2nd?
no, I have a...
I have not looked at that, so
Okay,
we can
so
table the
let's
rest.
table
Let's approve August 1st and table the remaining
Okay.
ones.
Wonderful, thank you, sir.
Elected officials reports, fiscal officer Amy Donis.
Thank you, Mr. Malcheski. As of August 31st, we were 67% of the way through the calendar year. The treasury balance for the 20 active funds within the township treasury was $5.4 million. The balance includes $823,000 in funds set aside for specific projects. Year-to-date expenditures were 52% of the amount appropriated for 2017. Revenue received year-to-date is 74%, which does not include the receipt of the second half of our real estate taxes. That money will be received in September. If you have any financial questions, please do not hesitate to call our office, 354-7516. That's all I have.
Okay, Mr. Galloway, anything for you?
I do not have anything at this time, Mr. Chairman.
Connie?
Nothing?
Okay, mine is water related. We finished the water, Painesville Water finished our project over by Red Hawk. We've had all kinds of numerous water breaks from Painesville to Concord Township, and I know Kathy, you're working on that, but I guess if it's helpful, I'd be more than happy to have a meeting with Painesville Water and the Commissioner's office. You know, maybe talk to Jason Boyd about doing that, because Pine Hills needs to be done, and then I think there was a lot of breaks somewhere in Quail as well, all on the same day. So besides that, I'm still finishing up. There's some other stormwater issues that are still kind of popping up over from the project that was done in Quail, and so there's loose ends, and so I got a couple of people emailing me, and I will continue to kind of bird dog those issues. Besides that, anything from administration, Kathy?
I do have two items to report on. One is just a reminder that if you haven't seen already, we do have our shredding day, our annual shredding service that we provide to township residents this Saturday, September 9th, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Here at the town hall. There'll be a truck on hand with some township employees on staff. You can bring up to 3 boxes of personal items for shredding. Again, that's this Saturday from 10 to noon. And we just received at the end of the day a press release from the Lake County Engineer's Office, which I'd like to read. On Monday, September 11th, Chagrin Valley Paving will begin a multi-road resurfacing project on behalf of the Lake County Engineer's Office. The project is scheduled to be completed by Friday, October 13th, so about a month's worth of work. The roads included in the resurfacing are Auburn Road between Cryle and Spear, just east of 44, the intersection of Morley Road and Prouty, both of which are in Concord Township, and they're also doing a third road in Painesville Township, Hardy Road, between Fairport Nursery and Lake Road. And I just note the third road because the contractor will be working continuously between each location in phases during that month time span. There aren't going to be any closures. There will be traffic maintained, but obviously there'll be a flagger, and traffic will be somewhat delayed. So just, I know everyone's been waiting for that. We just got a couple more calls on that today asking about when the Auburn repaving was going to be done, so that's good news that it's finally moving forward. So that's all I have.
Thank you. Fire Department, Chief Sabo.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
For the month of August, We want to remind everyone that smoke alarms, when properly installed and maintained, provide early warning when fire occurs. One smoke alarm in a home doubles a person's chance of escaping a fire. However, for the greatest protection, it's important to install a smoke alarm on every level of your home and inside each sleeping area. Thanks to a grant from the Firehouse Subs Safety Foundation, we have a supply of dual sensor smoke alarms. Initially, we had over 500 smoke alarms that were donated to Concord Township. That supply is dwindling, but we still have some more left, so if you'd like to arrange to have smoke alarms installed by the firefighters in your home, please give us a call at Fire Station number 1 at 354-7504 or Station 2 at 354-7509. For the month of August, we had 213 total runs. We had 4 motor vehicle crashes, 20 agency assists, 11 fire alarms, 6 wires down, 38 basic rescues, 82 advanced paramedic rescues, 21 public assists, and 0 structure fires. The Fire Prevention Bureau, again, was very busy. Just as a reminder, our Fire Prevention Bureau is staffed with 3 part-time retired firefighters that are certified public or fire prevention specialists. They did 8 plan reviews, 18 annual inspections, 28 follow-up inspections, 27 fire protection system testings, and 1 special inspection event, which was Community Days. So, public education was also out in force with 2 Knox box installations, 2 public relations events, and 1 safety plan training with Vista Springs. So we work with our business partners to make sure that they have safety training that they're required to have, and we provide that to them at no cost. So thank you very much, and have a safe September.
Thanks,
Thank
Chief.
you very much. Service Department, Frank Kraska.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Service Department crews today completed the last section of concrete road replacement within the Kellogg Park Estates subdivision. Bradley Court, Colleen Drive, and Sherrill Drive benefited in over 1,000 square yards of road improvement this season. This subdivision, which was originally developed in 1978, has shown progressive areas of road degradation, and we identified high priority sections for replacement. Our crew will now move over to Conestoga Trail and the Carriage Hills subdivision to complete comparable repairs on that cul-de-sac. Service Department will also request for the trustees to accept road improvement bids received in the past week for road reconstruction on Gallant Way within the Quail Hollow subdivision. The low bidder, Pacheco Cement and Company, will provide over 1,000 square yards plus of improvements in that area. Being able to rebuild the cul-de-sacs on Gallant Way and Conestoga eliminates 2 of our higher priority road repair concerns that we faced this season. The current update on our asphalt paving program has Little Mountain Country Club subdivision, Hobby Horse Development, Lambton Court, and Tanglewood Trail all resurfaced except for a 500-foot section on Augusta Lane, which we determined needed full-depth reconstruction. Township crews completed these repairs within 1 week. Carvo Paving Company will return to complete the top coat on that section, as well as berming, sealing, and final maintenance cleanup tasks. And we want to shout out to the residents that Concord Township Service Department will provide an opportunity for Concord residents to drop off their brush and yard waste on Saturday, September 23rd, from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Service Department personnel will be on hand to assist residents in the offloading of these materials at our Service Department garage located at 7229 Ravenna Road, right behind Town Hall. Tree limbs, twigs, branches 4 inches in diameter or less will be accepted. Yard waste will be accepted in biodegradable bags or easily handled containers which can be dumped by hand. No plastic bags, please, are permitted. The brush will be chipped and made available to residents on a first-come, first-served basis during our regular business hours, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. In a step towards future department development, I am recommending that the trustees approve the promotion of Chad Gillenwater from part-time maintenance worker position, which he has held for over a year now, to full-time maintenance worker effective on September 17th. Chad is a current Concord resident. Chad is progressively and...
Frank, can I pause you there for a moment?
Mm-hmm.
So moved.
Second.
You go ahead and continue.
Chad, didn't mean to...
All in favor?
Well, maybe does he want to finish describing Chad first?
Yeah.
Chad has progressively and enthusiastically developed his skill set, thus positioning himself for this recommendation to the board this evening. And thank you for that.
Call for the vote.
All in favor?
I-
Say aye.
Aye.
I invited Chad along this evening so that he could experience this moment in his future career.
Very good.
Chad, as is tradition for people that become full-time employees of the township, they usually get up and introduce themselves and talk about
Chad, this would be the first time any service department worker did that. But that's okay if you want to.
Yeah.
But you're welcome to stand up here if you'd like to come up here and say hi.
It's just for the 20,000 residents you'll be working
Stand
hard
up
for every day.
and at least they'll get your picture.
Just tell
on
us,
TV.
just say, where you're from and, what you like to do in your spare time.
Chad Gillenwater. I grew up in Concord on 86. I like to be outdoors and work. I want to give a shout out to Frank for all the help and everything he's done for me. I thank you guys for having me here today.
I thank you for being a good sport and coming up here and
Yes,
talking with
thank
us.
you.
Yeah. And this is probably just as it's a feather in Frank's cap and yours as well, is that the other project that's on here is this Gallant Way project, and we're able to have those funds because Frank and you guys over there in the service department do such a good job of really watching your pennies, doing a lot of work, producing and doing a lot of in-house stuff that allows us to kind of contract towards the end of the year. And every year, this fall, this September is when we try to squeeze one more project out. Whether it's you guys are going to do it, and we're going to buy some additional material, or we're going to be able to get a contractor in there to do something. And it stretches our dollars. We greatly appreciate it. You guys are hard workers. The service department, and probably the best example I can ever, and I hate to keep on talking about that, but years ago there was a tree that falls down at 4:15, and I'm telling you, Mentor would have won home, Painesville Township would have won home. Our guys don't go home. They get the tree cleaned up, and they were done. That thing was out of the roadway, cleaned up, put away, all the equipment picked away, 4:30. So I mean they got their job done. They got it. They didn't do overtime. They got it done in the last 15 minutes. They used every bit of it, and we thank you guys for it. And I know you'll do an excellent job because you have done an excellent job so far.
Welcome to a good team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chad, I didn't do that to embarrass you. It was really, I want people at home to see what good people we've got,
Yep.
and you're a Concord, grew up in Concord, you're a Concord kid, and it's great to have you on board.
All right. I'd like to refrain from seasonal talk, though we would like to remind our residents that as we enter the
No
next...
four-letter words, Frank.
Oh, yeah, I know. As we enter the next month or so, that anyone wishing to join in on our snow barricade program to help prevent wear and tear on their mailboxes can access applications on our website at www.concordtwp.com, or stop by Town Hall during business hours. Cost for barricades this year, which include installation, is only $40. Over 500 residents in our community have already participated in this program. And there's whispers that maybe Painesville Township is going to start possibly doing something like this too, through conversations I've had with some people over there. So
Frank, I've already given out a couple applications.
it's excellent.
They're excited.
Setting us up for October. Okay, so please visit the township website for regular updates, current events, and related information. In closing, we wish to our residents well and have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank.
Thanks, Frank. Kathy, zoning department.
Just going to read Heather's report here. During the month of August, the zoning department processed 52 zoning permit applications and collected $8,780 and some change in fees. The most requested permits were for accessory buildings, were for a total of 10, dwellings with 9, decks at 6, and fences also at 6. Year to date, the department processed 313 zoning permit applications in 2017, and also breaking that down even further for new dwellings, year to date, we are at a total of 63. Finally, in the month of August, the BZA, the Board of Zoning Appeals, approved 1 residential variance request. That's all I have.
Thank you. Rec department, Deborah Osker.
Good evening.
Evening.
On behalf of the Recreation Department, we extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who participated in Concord Community Day. We are especially grateful to our generous sponsors. Those contributions were vital and very much appreciated. Thank you to Lake Health and University Hospital Systems for sponsoring Community Day scholarships. Thank you to our major sponsors, Painesville Community Improvement Corporation, whom we have a representative here tonight, and First Federal Lakewood Bank of Concord. Thank you to our activity sponsors, VRC Management and Concord Village Skilled Nursing Facility, Vista Springs Quail Highlands Assisted Living, Major Waste Disposal, Discount Drug Mart, Countryside Truck Services, Window Nation, Cornerstone IT, and Love Insurance Agency. And thank you to the over 100 local businesses and individuals who contributed goods, services, and funds that supported the stunning fireworks display and created beautiful, fabulous gift baskets for our Uncorked Chinese raffle. All of our generous contributors are listed in the fall edition of the Concord Grapevine, due in homes any day, and are also listed on the township's website and Facebook page. Congratulations to Dan Maxon, Concord Township Citizen of the Year, who volunteers his time and boundless energy to many of our events. Congratulations to this year's scholarship winners, Shanna Burns, Brianna Ferdinando, Matthias Malkamaki, and Nicole Wallstrom. Thank you to all of the Concord Township staff who helped make this event run smoothly, and to the trustees for their vision and enthusiastic support of this wonderful community tradition. So the kids are back in school, and classes through the Recreation Department are beginning soon. This September, we are offering Essential Oils 101, Essential Oils Make and Take Workshop, where you make organic back-to-school sprays, tennis camps for kids and adults, a pound exercise class where you use weighted drumsticks to work out and rock out to really energizing music, Tai Chi for strength, balance, and relaxation, introduction to ballroom dance, hip-hop jazz for special needs kids, Johnny Appleseed's Kids Cooking Class, a stained glass garden stone class, photography from A to Z, Photoshop elements, Microsoft Windows for adults, and always getting started with Medicare. There are still seats available in all classes, so go online to register at concordtwp.com, and you'll find our entire fall lineup of classes and events online, so check it out today. Thanks to everyone who attended today's 55-plus group gathering, where we enjoyed the toe-tapping sounds of yesteryear with the Cruisin' Crooners. Our next 55-plus group gathering will be Wednesday, September 20th, when the Recreation Department will host local author Tam Holzer, where we'll learn about her newest work, The Kitchen Fairy, a book that reminds us how powerful a few kind words and actions can be. And mark your calendars for our next community garage sale on Saturday, September 23rd from 8 a.m. till noon at the Concord Community Center, 7671 Auburn Road. Call the Recreation Department to reserve a table to sell your stuff and spread the word about the sale to your bargain hunter friends. All of this information and much more can be found on the Township's website at concordtwp.com, or contact the Recreation Department directly at 440-639-4650. And lastly, a key Recreation Department employee instrumental in assisting with our daily activities leading up to Community Day is Starlyn Bruno. She's currently a seasonal, temporary, part-time office assistant with that position's termination date as September 30th, 2017. I sent the trustees an email with staffing change recommendations, and as you review that recommendation, I ask that you extend Star's part-time temporary position through October 31st, 2017. So thank you.
So moved. She's doing a good job, and she's doing
Absolutely.
a great job at community days. And while we review that staffing, let's go ahead and I make a motion to go ahead and extend her status with us until October 31st.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
She's
you. Tell her thank
absolutely
you.
instrumental, and I appreciate her being on our team. So thank you for your consideration and time.
Concord Law Enforcement.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
I'm here to report on the recorded calls for service in August in Lake County and Concord Township. Total calls for service were 1,529. We had 3 injury accidents, 9 property damage accidents. We had an adult male arrest for a TPO violation on Wood Duck, an adult male arrest for theft and criminal mischief on Auburn Road, an adult female arrest for disorderly conduct on Stratford, an adult male arrest for OVI accident on Morley at Pinecrest, an adult male arrest for disorderly conduct on Breezewood, an adult male arrest for domestic violence on Wood Duck. We had 59 alarms, business checks were 246, community policings were 304, citations issued were 25. We had 132 warnings issued, 2 driving under suspensions, 1 operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated, and new investigations include 1 assault, 3 burglaries, 1 bad checks case, 1 drug offense, 17 theft offenses, and 3 vandalisms. And that's all I have for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it. Brings us to our audience portion. Go to anybody in the first row. Chad, you done for tonight?
Chad's like, I've had enough.
Anybody in the second row? No. Brian, come on up.
Good evening. Brian Massey, 8196 Rainbow Drive. As a concerned citizen, I've been trying to get up to speed what's happening in the city. I probably placed a large burden on Kathy Mitchell, but I would like to publicly say I appreciate her efforts. She's been extremely kind, courteous, and very responsive. So again, I publicly thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's very much appreciated.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
Anything else? Close the public portion. We'll move nothing from old business, new business, August financial statements. A motion?
I move we approve the August financial statements.
I will second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. 2017-26, accepting the amounts and rates.
Resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the auditor. I move we approve.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I need a roll call.
Oh, yep, we do need a roll call. Let's roll call that.
Mr. Malcheski?
Yes.
Mr. Galloway?
Yes.
Mrs. Luda?
Yes.
Okay, PO 61-2017 to Hallmark Excavating, Inc. in the amount of $25,670 for work on Crowell Road sanitary connection on the Stewart and Company property. You got a motion?
Hang on. I can't write and talk at the same time.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve PO 61-2017. Let folks know that this is part of the overall road project as it relates to the sewer extension down Cryle and the new portion of Cryle.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So I will entertain a motion to accept the resignation of part-time firefighter Edward Shannon effective September 6th of 2017.
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Resolution 2017-27, a resolution ensuring adequate digital radio coverage in non-residential buildings for emergency responders, and to repeal Resolution 2003-04 as in conflict therewith. And I remember the long discussion that Chief Warner had with us years ago regarding this.
Yes, I
Matter.
know it's been a long time concern as it relates to radio coverage.
So what, this is making sure that our guys can hear everybody they need to hear while they're inside those commercial buildings.
So moved.
I will second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, I'm gonna read the bids for Gallant Way reconstruction project. We've had 5 bids that came in, and this is the cul-de-sac inside Quail Hollow, or short road in cul-de-sac inside Quail Hollow. Infinity Paving Company, bond was signed, they signed it, their bid was $148,008. AJ Cement, bond was signed, they were bonded, $112,975 was their bid. Pacheco Cement Inc. Had a bond signed, they signed it in the amount of $92,720. Trimore Corp., they had their bond, they had it signed, their bid was $137,980. And we have Per Company Inc., that was a bond that was signed, and they were bonded, they signed it, and it was $147,565. Now that we've read those things, I read those contractors' bids and bonds.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion to approve or to award the Gallant Way reconstruction project to Pacheco Cement Incorporated, outlined under their bid for $92,720.
I'll second that, and they're located in Perry, which is the only bid from Lake County.
Additionally, we have a letter here from the Office of County Engineer, Tagaluchik, who also recommends the award and the motion, and all in favor say aye.
Aye.
So it's good. It's great to squeeze another project out at the end of the season.
Right.
A vote to install 4 street lights
No.
on
Yep.
Oh,
4 streetlights on Scarlet Way in Concord Ridge Phase 6.
I need the PO
You need this?
with that. No, I need you to vote on the PO for Pacheco.
Oh,
Yeah, you skipped over
You
the...
skipped it.
I'm sorry.
We agreed to award it, now we need to pass the PO. Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion to approve the PO as it relates to the awarding of the construction project, PO 62-2017, in the amount of $92,720.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Now the speed.
You guys used avoiding lights.
Yeah.
We do hate them.
Yeah, you two are avoiding lights.
We do hate the
This is
streetlights.
already an established district, Mr.
It is,
Malczewski.
I know.
It is.
It is.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I will begrudgingly make a motion to approve the installation of 4 streetlights on Scarlet Way in Concord Ridge Phase 6.
And I will begrudgingly second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Mr. Chairman, as you know, we retain the services of Robert Parker, who works with staff on engineering projects within the township. Most notably, he's been working as our engineer as it relates to the Cryle Road Capitol Parkway project. His professional services agreement needs to be updated and extended to continue to use those services. I would make a motion to are we extending, Kathy, the existing, or are we amending?
He provided a separate proposal, so.
A brand new proposal.
So it is a brand new,
Yeah.
since it's, okay. So I would make a motion then to approve the professional services agreement provided by Robert Parker of Jobs Henderson for engineering services up to the amount of $15,000.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Well, I just sent him some more, I just sent him another email. to-
I saw that,
For
yes.
additional work, so.
Okay, and I
Connie
have
has something important to read.
a letter of recognition for Eagle Scout Nathan L. Webster. He's a member of Troop 68. They're the ones who help us on Memorial Day.
Yep.
And all we have to do is sign it.
Okay.
And I will take it and present it to him at the ceremony.
Mr. Chairman, while you're doing that, if you'd like me to read future meetings and announcements.
Please do.
Saturday, September 9th at 10 a.m. is Shred Day right here at Concord Town Hall. And on Wednesday, September 13th, 7 p.m., there is a BZA meeting right in this room at Town Hall. And on Wednesday, September 20th at 6:30 p.m., the trustees have office hours, and 7:30 p.m. is the scheduled trustee meeting. That will be the next regularly scheduled trustee meetings.
Trustee baseball?
Yes, we will be having what was the date I said? September 13th?
September 13th, and you didn't say a time, though.
Yeah, I know, I didn't. That's because we were doing it on the fly.
I put it in at 7, but it's up to you.
Let's do this. We will be having a meeting for our, what do we name that committee? Did we establish it, didn't we?
Yeah, we have
I don't know
established it.
what we named it. What do we name our ball field?
Just the baseball committee.
The baseball field committee. I don't know if we gave it an official name or not. Well, we will be convening the baseball field committee for a meeting on the 13th at 7 p.m. at Town Hall here in the little side office conference room. So those folks that have volunteered to partake in that, that'll be the inaugural meeting of that, and we will get an email out this evening to those individuals, since we just decided to do that.
Okay. With that, close meeting. Anything for good order? Nope.
Good, thank you, sir.
Close September 6th, 2017 meeting. Thank you.